All right, good afternoon, YouTube. It's the man already George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Body, sorry, Female Body Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Right here, we have beside me the hand of the Emperor, my man Jin.
Yo, yo.
And right now, we're kind of in, let's say, we're in a limbo right now. There's no shows going on. There were some shows, but pretty much they were amateur shows. I think some shows we follow. As you know, we concentrate a lot on female bodybuilding, but we should concentrate a little more. But as you know, the seasons get a little shorter, and the shows are getting to be few and far between. This weekend, we do have Tampa Bay Pro coming up. And I'm going to ask my man Jin, do we have an official list yet?
No, we don't. But do you want to talk about the Chicago Pro that happened last time? That wasn't here last time, or did you
Well,
already cover that pretty extensively?
Well, we'll talk about that in a little bit, and also from information I gathered, I heard that Sheena Oleg is going to be doing the Tampa, Chelsea Dion, and also I believe Sherry Priami is doing Tampa. There's some other possibilities that I throwing around. This talk of probably there's a lot of people thinking that Mona Porcelay would do this show because she wanted it last year. But from information I got, Mona's going to focus on the Rise of Phoenix. As you know, they pushed back qualification for Olympia to November. So that means that shows she's going to try to qualify because Mona has 12 points. I would say try to do the Tampa just in case. So you can certify that you guaranteed a qualification for Olympia, but that's up to her. But we talk about Tampa. We talk about women for Chicago, but the main topic here is about the harassment and bullying of female bodybuilders on social media, and how the women are talked about and how they are discriminated against. But we will talk about Chicago right now and say, like, as you know, Chicago was a couple of weeks ago, and here's my man here, John Freely. Yo, John, he's down there in Texas. Oh my God, I love Andrea Yao. Yeah, Andrea was pretty amazing. This is gonna be her. Chicago was her bodybuilding debut, and she earned her first Olympic qualification at her debut. So that's congratulations to her. So
Yeah.
did you watch it or
Yeah, I watched segments of it. Yeah, going in, there really wasn't any clear winner, I, I guess. Uh, But yeah, Angela Yao looked pretty good. Looking at the photos of her, it's really hard to see anybody else coming close to her. Um, a lot of good separation, development,
mm-hmm.
lines, veins, all that good stuff.
Yeah, yeah, she looked really good because I think the person that really gave her maybe a bit of fight was Sherry Priami, and she looked better than she was last time. Her tan when she did Atlanta was a little dark, so she toned it down a little bit. I think with Sherry, she's got to bring in her legs a little more, and also she has to work with her posing. Sometimes a lot of physique competitors who jump over the bodybuilder really need to focus on how they posing because there's a difference between two divisions in posing. When women's physique, they have that more relaxed open hand when they do the front double. While in bodybuilding, the women bodybuilders poses are supposed to be similar to the men's. And the one thing she needs to work on is her lat spreads, and also is her front doubles.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one person who I follow, who I've been interviewed with, I keep tracking contact with, Sheena Oleg. Sheena, I think this wasn't her best presentation. She won it last year. But with Sheena, she had some injuries. She had shoulder surgery. I think that might have had maybe stalled her a little bit. She's coming as dry and had those full muscle bellies, like they say. So maybe at Tampa, she had at least a couple of weeks to really make those adjustments. So she might do a little better at Tampa. So let's cross our fingers. All right. So anyway, we just talked about that for a quick second. But the main topic here is about the harassment of female bodybuilders on social media, also how they are picked on, a lot of stuff like that. Like ladies who I follow, you talk to me about this, and like if you ever see me do my interviews, I often say this and they say, "Hey, fellas, don't say the movies, no deep pics, no deep pics," because the fact is, Women don't want to see that stuff. They don't, because that is offensive. Some ladies that I talked to over the weekend telling me how they get stuff sent to them by air. So I'm gonna show you something real quick. Here's my man J 2022. Female bodybuilders are considered physically magnificent, graceful, feminine goddesses. They should be respected at every level, and that's true. There should be a lot more respect for them. But people have the ideals of women are, and here you go again. People who troll anyone, not just female bodybuilders, have no lives, and that's the unfortunate toxic reality of social media. You're always going to have the haters and the weirdos, and yeah, that's true. Because even though I just did a video a while ago where I talked about hating on a fighter because I don't like her, and that's genuine hate. But I'm not gonna go harass her on social media because hey, I don't want nothing to do with her. You watch my channel, you follow me. I posted my Arcadia as a hater against Amanda Nunes because I'm not a fan of Amanda Nunes. She is. I'm not a fan of hers. So anyway, particularly a lady who I follow, who I interviewed a while back is Aubrey Whitley. And Aubrey posted this on her IG, and she's getting comments, like, "Nah, keep the hair down. To each their own. Sorry, too manly looking for me. You know, hello, sir. I mean, take your take your thing out of your man. I mean, what the hell? I mean, manly, and other these comments, transgender or just not wanting to be sexy. What the? It's just eat you trans. I mean, aren't you? I mean, so got spell discipline. Really? How about the fact that you are a man? I mean, and this is her. She has a great physique. She competes in the physique division, and she lives here in my home state, North Carolina. She started as figure, and she also has some demons. She's dealing with a little bit of issues with depression. But if you meet Aubrey in person, you know she's a beautiful woman. Honestly, a beautiful woman. She's a wife, a mother. She has a business. She's a trainer and a coach. I don't like I said. This is the thing. It gets me about these people. How they make comments. How these women are feminine, but some of these women, there's some very attractive women in the sport. There's nothing. I don't understand the man thing about this. It's just I don't get it. You know. And my partner here. You met a few female about this over your time. Do they ever tell you how they feel about when they have people call them manly and stuff like that? Like that.
They haven't really ever went too much into detail about that. I mean, um, so basically, all right. As somebody who, like, I grew up a very quiet boy growing up, to say the least. I was diagnosed at a very young age having acute autism and Asperger's syndrome. This doesn't impair your ability to your intelligence level at all, or IQ level, so to speak, but it does impair your abilities towards social interaction and making friends, which is why it was so difficult for me to make friends in school because uh, people with autism have the left side of the brain um, is stimulated to such a point where you have too much empathy for people. It's kind of like the exact opposite of a sociopath when they don't have any brain activity on the left side in terms of having empathy for people. For me, it's like the exact opposite. So for me, female bodybuilders seem to just fit in very nicely. because I too also was heavily uh, just cast aside in the social hierarchy of growing up.
Yeah, I can understand that because I grew up poor. We didn't have a lot of stuff, and I didn't have all the best clothes or the fancy shoes. But my mother did the best for us, and I was picked on because, and also I was a bit overweight at my age, because by the time I was maybe around about my 14, 13, 14, I really was close to a little 200 pounds. And and I can understand that, being picked on, especially, as guys, we try to shake it off because it's just our opportunity because we have to be, sometimes get some fights sometimes. But you know what, women, they shouldn't have to be picked on. How they look, and especially these ladies because they work hard at what they do. I have respect for them. Every BB are very charming and sweet girls who doesn't deserve that hate, only to follow his dreams. If she doesn't have silicone, the thing just works. Sadly, this is from Brandon Rojas. Here is also wait a minute. Sometimes when I hear the commentary about, let's be honest, pandering, I really don't like it how some female bodybuilders act like the other side of being a FPV fan doesn't exist. And yeah, that's from man John Freeling. And yeah, that's the thing is, as fans, we really sympathize with these ladies because we are ostracized and picked on. Because people see us as guys who are fans of female bodybuilders and see us weirdos or we're gay or something like that. It doesn't make sense because the fact is these are women. They're not be like the women that everybody else sees. They're just a different form of woman. And if they particularly are conditioned and shaped the muscle development, that's them. I want to show something real quick, and this was sent to me a while back by a lady who I become friendly with. This is my dear friend Miss Tina S. Williams, and this is from she screenshot this and sent this to me, and this was sent to a friend of hers. Her name is Jennifer Sweeney. Now, Jennifer competes as a bodybuilder. She last competed last year at the Tampa and also at Puerto Rico. And the comments on it is just really offensive. Where this guy Cody, whatever his name is, so but I do know that IFBB doesn't really allow pets. And Jennifer responds, personally, I find ignorance hilarious. Thank you for the laugh. Then Tina as Rip Diva Rip Diva 13 responds, man, I want to unleash on this idiot. You don't f with my girl. And she says, then why even make the comment, I hate ignorance. You are assuming you know and you don't know. Shit, people like you need to shut the hell up and stay in your lane. Just say it. And that's true, and a lot of respect to my dear friend, Miss Tina S. Williams. And she get a valid point. How, people, just don't understand these women and the commitment and their love for the sport of bodybuilding. So, and
So, uh, my answer to all that is basically just when it comes to social media in general, just block them. Honestly, that's all I can say. Like, honestly, I don't have time for these people. Like, I got my own niche little group of circle of friends and individuals I talk to online, but that's about it. I don't really interact with these
trolls
uh, sc- trolls, scumbags, whatever. They're
or dipshits, hand jobs, micro mini man who get jealous because they see a woman who has the same commitment and passion for the sport, who works out, who takes a lot of sacrifices, and they don't have that same aptitude as those women. So they, it's just, and this thing is, good part of it, is from both sex, from men and women. Now with men, the problem is why are you jealous of a female? This should, women and men are two different species. This is my mindset. But then when women do it, is because sometimes it's women who just don't know what they want to do. If they are, just It's wrestling. Here's my man John Freely. It's one thing to support them as athletes, but I really don't like the false narrative of female bodybuilders. Fans aren't sexuality attached to them, attracted to them. Yeah, that's true. Also, I never understood people purposely going into FB groups or forums and insult these queens. And that's true. I mean, I follow certain FB Facebook pages and I post stuff on there. And sometimes I see stuff that's posted on there. Actually, guys make comments. Why are you in this group? Why are you don't have to be there. You don't have to make comments. Those pages are created for fans, by fans, for fans. Why do you need to come in and make like they put the little puke emoji or they put the little angry emoji? I mean, if you don't like it, don't say nothing. It's like when people like me, when I see a great picture of somebody like I just this picture I just saw on social media, and this is a lady who I follow, and I'm a fan of hers. I think she has a great physique, and she's very appealing. Physically as a athlete and as a woman, and she posted this on her social media the other day. Let me see. They posted this picture. Wait, give me a second. Take some time to pull it up. Don't mind me, people. Talk amongst yourself. There you go. And she's an amazing woman. I think she's a very attractive woman. She has a great physique, and I'm a fan of hers. And that's Jessica Padilla Reyes. And Jessica, she's been competing for quite some time. She's been competing as a figure competitor, and if you look at her, she's figure, and I'm debating she might do pretty good in physique. She's an attractive woman. She has a great physique. She has a great body. She's a proud Puerto Rican woman. She has all a great physical presence about her. What, what do you think, partner? What do you think about Jessica?
Yeah, I think she's got. I think she's got a good physique for figure there.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. I'd fix up maybe in the abdominal area, but generally speaking, I think the proportions are pretty all right.
Yeah. See, what you know about Jessica? Jessica had a son, so sometimes that childbirth can affect how your abdominals look. But she looks pretty good, and most women do have kids, and but she has great development. I'm a you know, I think I'm truthfully a fan. Well, wait a minute, there's a man KL. Don't go against nature. She's the future. Well, I don't know. She's been competing for a long time. Jessica's a little bit over 40, and I won't call her so much the future, but someone who's been the past and who's the present. But she's a great competitor. I think she has a great future in the sport of bodybuilding. I think she could probably switch over. If she ever thinks about maybe making adjustments to put on a little size. She looks nice. Yeah, she does, KLA. She does. And it said again, if you don't like something, you don't have to say anything about it. That's a problem with some people. If you don't like something make you feel uncomfortable, then here's the thing: shut your mouth. Don't pay attention to it. Look past it. Look at something you like. You like if you like something, then look at it and and pass and just look past of it. But from stuff I'm saying, there's also some issues inside of the sport. Like I talked to some ladies um that the fact is that some women in the industry, like I often hear this, the bikini girls, often troll some of the women bodybuilding. And when people I know talk to, they're generally some sweet ladies. And bikini girls, that's why I do my content bikini. Because it's not really true per se from a bodybuilding. What do you think about bikini, partner?
If competitors are attacking other competitors, wouldn't that be an IFBB violation of the rules at that point?
Well, if it's not like out there, out in the front, or they do it social media, or they do it behind the doors or something like that, or basically like maybe like I know when somebody tell me sometimes they're at the shows and sometimes the bikini girls look them up and down, stuff like that. I recently did an interview a while back. Remember Marion Yee had told me how sometimes she's lifting and the bikini girls try to compete with her. But I don't think it's like if it's not like directly something like that, then the IB not gonna do nothing about it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the only thing I can say again is just ignore, block. Um, a lot of this has to do with the fact that I just don't give a crap what most people think. Honestly, I mean, it's like social media is like you just gotta like figure out how to filter out all the garbage of it as best as you possibly can. So on IG, set it to where only your friends can see your post or something like that, or do something like that. And I guess for the bikinis, I guess why would you honestly care about such a amateur level sport like that? Like not even a sport, honestly. I mean, um, well, I'm not really attacking the bikini girls per se, but I just don't really consider it a sport per se.
It's more like pageant than anything, because
Yeah,
what it is they brought it in because they needed to find a way to make bodybuilding a little bit more accessible, a little bit try to bring in the I would say the casual people, like people who are not fans per se, but who like to come see the shows because they want to see the girls. My man, let's say wait. There he goes. This is from a man, John Freely. Sorry, my friend, but as a lifelong female muscle fan, I don't have a qualified the women. Qualified women. I'm attracted to by their mainstream idea of femininity. I love the bigger girls. Also, Anastasia Korbalova. Yeah, Anastasia's huge. She's a monster. She's huge. I follow her. And I said some stuff every time. So she really appreciates that. My man, KLA, don't go against nature. I'm joking, dude. Whatever joking you is, forget it, more whatever. And yeah, but the hard part is that yeah, you try to. Some people do that. They do filter out, people and block whatever. But some people, it's just some people just all their life is trolling. And what they do is they fake being a friend and make a friend request, and then after a while, but then you go kick them out. And like some time ago, I got a guy who I'm friends with. Sometimes we do live streams, and people come on, and all you gotta do is like create a new email address, and you can just be a different person. It just these trolls are just people who just got nothing else to do. Oh, constant comment I saw on IG on Sarah Krill and Natalia Amazonka that many others is disgusting face, caveman gross, and is if she had a little hair, that shit explodes. And that's just yeah. Thank you, Brandon, for dropping that. Yeah, that's just something especially Natalia, as you know, Anastasia, Natalia, Coach Nova, or better known as Natalia Amazonica, and as a Sarah Creel, I think she's a new up and coming. I think she does figure, and even those women in figure are getting picked on because they figure is more supposed to be more a little bit more feminine muscle wise, like people like a Jessica, or there's also Bahana Robinson, Lola Montez, but still people just want to pick on them for whatever reason.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, like I said, it,
it's just sad.
it seems really hard though to ignore that. I mean, to have that to completely flush away that um, unless you completely get rid of social media, and even then you have to go out in public too and other such things. And although I know a lot of these women don't even go out really too much in public either.
Well, that's the thing is, other than going to the gym and shopping, that's one thing. I know one lady says she says she's been shopping. Sometimes people look at her, stare at her. They go to the gym. The gym, they're a lot more comfortable. Still, they get stares from people who just, are just, I don't know. They just particularly don't say, "Hey, this is a gym. You're gonna see women like that who's gonna work out." I go to Planet Fitness. I haven't seen any yet. So I see some women that look pretty much, in good condition. Some women look a little bit not as, as built like a female bodybuilder. But I see some women like, especially like I said, I live in North Carolina and I'm in the South, and some of these women got a little bit thicker, a little, heavier set, but still they still work out and try to keep in shape. And that's the thing is like, people, even women like that will get picked on because the fact is, oh, you got a big butt. Hey, she got a big butt. I'm looking. Sometimes I'm on my stairmaster, or I'm not, I'll do stairmaster. I might do I do the treadmill, or I'm lifting weights. I'm going to look because hey, I'm not going to look too big. I'm not going to look too hard, but I'm just going to give a nice little glance. Especially I see her if I see a certain woman and she's working out, she looks very attractive. This is from
True.
John Freely. Sometimes, even within the so called female muscle fan base, the bigger girls are discouraged. Yeah, I think there's a big discouragement about they don't want the bigger girls because we did my live stream last week where I talked with my man Big Keith and my sister Miss Marianne Wachowski. I was talking about how what bodybuilding should be about muscle conditioning, and it just keeps changing. I'm sure these women can handle it. It comes with the territory. But the thing is, KL, it shouldn't have to come with the territory. And I think they get enough handling. Sometimes I talk to these ladies. So many things I talk to on phone, on social media. They get tired of it sometimes. They like to feel like they don't have to be judged for who they are. They shouldn't have to. And it shouldn't be about the like you said, KLA. It shouldn't be going with the territory. If you like this, if you don't like something, then here's something that my mama told me. You don't like something, don't say nothing. Keep your mouth shut. Buying your business. You don't live. They don't live with you. You don't live with them. You know. I know. It's just if you have your preference. Me, like I said, I'm from the South. I do like my women a little bit around rounder, a little thicker, a little a little bit more, junk in the trunk, whatever else. But also, I like these days too. They have great lines. They got great looks to them. I mean, I admire their commitment and passion. And I've been a fan for a long time.
Yeah, and other um, I guess just what I can say pretty much is treat them with respect. Just like anytime I meet one of these ladies, and I will be meeting with a IFBB competitor this coming September.
Ooh,
So I'll keep um,
you,
um,
you tell us whenever you get a chance to.
yeah. I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
But like these conversations I have with them are usually pretty mundane. Actually, they don't come off as like it's usually like like talking about like where you live, or I didn't think you should have uh I didn't agree with the where you were placed here, or XYZ, and other such things, and just showing you that you have support or anything like that. It's like um that but yeah, so all I can say is just give them a like. That way you can filter out the idiots. Just give them a like, give a comment, even a nice comment over the day can really help them out. Um, and
Yeah,
other
just
than
be
that,
like I said, just be genuine. Like that you say, hey, how you doing? You look wonderful. You look good. Like I know some ladies who posted some stuff a while ago. Lady, who I become cool with, Gabby, uh, Vega. She recently posted some pictures of herself. I'm showing you real quick, and she posted on her IG, and I told her she looked great. And Gabby she's a cool lady. I really like Gabby. She lives in Mexico, and where she lives in Mexico is the idea of women muscle is not considered very popular because Mexico is a very strong Latin background, very much machismo, and we talked about this in the interview, how people will like just have an issue with her. But I tell Gabby, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you have great physique. She's also herself. She's a mother. She has a child. And I think she wants her child and realize that hey, a woman can do what she wants to do. You just gotta accept that. I'm gonna show the pictures real quick because you follow my social media. I posted on my IG a while ago, and she was pretty good. I think she said she's supposed to be doing Savannah in soon, and and I think she looks amazing. I mean, she has a great body. She has a great face. She has, some people may not like per se women like this with muscle development, but she's amazing. I tell her she's an amazing woman. It's particularly, I think some people don't have an issue with it. You know, and she works
Yeah, she
hard. That's she works hard. She trains hard. She wants to. She has a passion for the sport, and there's a little video she made. Take a look at it real bit. I think she's somewhere in Mexico. I mean, look at her. She has a great body. You know, I'm a fan of her. I mean, we've been Facebook friends for a long time, and then we started really talking more on social media. And I hope to get a chance to meet her because, like I said, I'm planning on going to Savannah in September. Like I said, and hey, folks, if you look at my little line, I have my Cash App, my PayPal, and also my Venmo. So hey, if you want to make a little donation for the brother, hey, I wouldn't mind. Hey, come on, a few dollars, I can pay for my Uber and maybe a meal. But like I said, Gabby's an amazing person. She's an amazing woman, and I tell her that. Here's more pictures of her. It's from the back. Wow, look at those glutes. you
Oh
know,
yeah.
yeah. She has a great personality about her. And I think people just have the ideology of what women in bodybuilding should be, just what women should be, the stereotypical idea of femininity, which is it's always been what, women should be a little softer and a little less muscular, right here. We have here my man KLA. Uh, well, that's something from KLA, I already said it. Society takes women as equal doesn't mean they should it should disrespectful. I mean, it shouldn't be disrespectful. You mean, Kelly? I gotta pronounce you do it. I was at Costco. I saw Sarah Hayes. Remember, Sarah Hayes was about a bit back in the day. After we spoke, I heard one of the female employees tell another worker she thought Sarah's muscles were disgusting. True story. Yeah, the way that bitch she needs to keep her mouth shut. The funny part of this, the hate and rude comments are only online because in person, none of them have the nuts to say say it to their face. Many BB should say it and should uh, be about it. Oh yeah, most of thank you, Brandon. And here he is, like, oh yeah, sure, she is fine. Talking about Gabby, yeah, she is. And yeah, I am from Mexico. The thing with muscle girls is a total taboo and not accepted. Even when I saw a luchador with a little muscle, automatically she is a lesbian or a man. Yeah, and she's not. She is a woman. And Gabby has a child. That's proof that she's a woman. And most lesbians, some lesbians don't look as manly. Everybody, I get a lesbian like some chick with a buzz cut, wearing jeans and flannel. And there are women who are lesbians who are very beautiful, who are very attractive, or they call them lipstick lesbians. Most often, even there's quite a few women in the sport about who are in relationships with another woman, and they're both attractive. There was some lady back in the day, I remember. I think some of y'all remember there was Jennifer, Scott Petty, and Megan Ashnar. I can't remember their names. They were a couple, both beautiful female bodybuilders. They were a couple, but last I heard, they broke up. I think one of
Yeah.
them had a baby for them.
Yeah. I think in Appshire, I think.
Abshire, yeah, I think that's it. Megan Abshire and Jennifer Scapetti, and they were a couple for a long time. So I think it was Megan was one that got pregnant, and I think eventually they broke up. But like I said, they're both beautiful women, and they were lesbian. They wasn't it wasn't like they were some big bad butch chicks. They were really attractive women. You know, and like here, KL, I like these women, but not going to pander too much. Like I'm going to give a compliment. Okay, and yeah, they were married. Yeah, they were married, but I think eventually got divorced. John, from what I heard last time I saw, they got divorced. There are some female, there's some FBBs looks too masculine to me, but whenever it makes them happy. Yeah, you can have a few that look kind of a little bit harsh, a little hard, but the fact that the pens they use. But there's just some women who are just very beautiful. I was like watching a video of Joanna Thomas. You know Joanna Thomas?
Yes.
Yes, supersized she, beautiful woman, great physique, great body. And it been about a couple years since she passed away, and she was a very attractive woman, and she did a lot during time as a competitor. Yes, you're gonna have some women who are look a bit on the harsh side, but there's some who are very attractive. That's why I do my flexible sex appeal, and though that's the thing like recognize women who have beauty. Right. My man John, look up Samantha Jeering and Teresa Boy. All right, I'll look them up real quick. It should be on social media. We'll pull them up real quick. You know, let me see. We'll do your favorite man, John Freeling. Samantha Jeering. Okay, here we go. Let's see. We'll pull up pics. All right. Well, man, wow. Shoot. Yo. Whoa, John. Whoa. Whoa, John. I mean, whoa. Whoa. She has a great physique. I think she does figure. It's my man John. He just recommended this. She has a great physique. What you think, Jared?
Yeah. Especially the abdominal area. Hundred
Yeah,
percent.
she does figure. I think she's competed the Puerto Rico Pro. Hey, thank you. Hey, John, you just gave me an idea for my next sex appeal. She has a great, she attractive young lady. She has a great physique. I mean, no shade on her. I mean, look at her social media. I mean, you know, I think that's a boyfriend right there. You know, seem like a lot of you get people surprised. A lot of these women have boyfriends. You got, boyfriends, husbands, girlfriends. Because you find somebody that loves them enough and cares about them. That's a good thing about it. And also, she's an attractive young lady. I think she has a lot of potential. My man, John, uh, she was my friend. R.I.P. Joanna. Oh yeah, I'm so sorry, John. She was a lovely lady. You know, lipstick lesbian. Jerry mentioned it. Yeah, and my man, Blue Ray, great abs. She has a great set of abs. I mean, she has a great set of abs. Now, John mentioned another name, Teresa Boy. I think. Let me pull her up to you because she's on social media. Teresa Boy. The boy. Let's see. Uh, got Teresa Boyle. I got Teresa. You sure it's not Boyle? I can't find her on here. John, but I'll look her up later and maybe check her out. And much respect to man John Freely for dropping the information. I think there's amazing women out here. You know, and we got here my man JM 2022. I hope the day you can get an interview athletes like Hella Trevino, Stephanie Fletcher, Margie Martin, Sarah Vilgas, Cynthia Gillen, Cindy Gillen, Yeshaya, I can't say her name right, Mona Pasale, and great people like that. I would love to interview those ladies, Jay, but those ladies usually I talk to Hella on social media. Hella just and I would love to get her on here, and I might reach out to her again if she ever want to. Margie, she never got back to me. You know, actually, she's a lesbian. She's with Teresa. Oh boy. Oh, she's a lesbian. Okay, so that dude was just a friend. Okay, I didn't know. Thank you for telling me. Yeah. Damn, she got ripped abs. And you know, oh, I spelled Tessa. So let me pull up real quick and see Tessa. Oh, not Teresa. I thought it was Teresa. See, I did spell Tessa. Let me see if they have pictures together on here. If that's her girlfriend. But I'm looking. I don't see pictures with her. They must not be together. It's just But yeah, if you know, she's a lesbian. And she's a very attractive lesbian. I mean, I wouldn't think it. I wouldn't think she was. That's the thing is about it. Oh, my man, XA Gucci 23 coming through. Hey, George Peg, appreciate it, brother. And hi, like, yeah, I'm still hating on that lion ass queen you call a champion, the double champ, XA. I'm a hate tag, hey, hate no more. So, but folks, you gotta understand, these women are not in this for your, they do like you, us fans who compliment them, who let them know that they are important. And we do, much, those ladies, they put in a lot of hard work, you know. Uh, my brother just dropped me. They doing a stream. My brother's dropped me the stream for the Tim Gardner show coming up for the Tampa Bay Pro Am.
Yeah,
So
if you wanna post that in the YouTube link there for people to click, because yeah, there's a stream for both Thursday, Friday, and Saturday
yeah, because
for
I think
the Tampa Pro.
yeah. I mean, I may not be watching because I hope maybe I can catch it because if it's not too much out of my budget for the week, I might try to catch it. I know some ladies who I follow are going to be at that show. And you check the stream out. Go check out support women's bodybuilding, support bodybuilding in general if you're a fan.
And keep in mind too that the Tampa usually is one of the biggest female bodybuilding shows outside of Rising Phoenix or the Olympia. Um,
Yeah, 'cause I think it goes like this. Yeah, because it's like I said, Tim Gardner has been always supporting women's bodybuilding for a long time. When the IFB dropped female bodybuilding from the other shows and the other promoters, he kept it up. And much respect to Tim Gardner. X said 50 40, whoever, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? You want to say that? Who cares about 50 40 XA? Who cares? I don't care. I don't give a shit. What fitness girls do you think could probably switch over to women's physique, in your opinion? Because some of them are getting very hard and shredded. And I've talked about this. I think, I think I can see either possibly if she can really bring in conditioning, Erica Deer, or also JM, Missy Trescott, because Missy's getting huge. And I know I talked with a friend of mine said her routine too much flipping and stuff like that. She don't do a lot of choreography stuff like little dancing. She does a lot of flipping, and that's why because her look is getting too much past what it's supposed to be. Is maybe she should switch over, but she has to bring in her size and work on her conditioning more. Ariel, I've seen pictures of Ariel. I think there's a picture I've seen of Ariel. She posted was one of her a while back when she was I think she was at the Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic, and she looked really shredded for a fitness competitor. Let me put it up because I sent it to a friend of mine and we were talking about it, how she looked really super shredded, and she's supposed to be fitness, but she's really shredded for fitness. And, Erica Deer, she's been competing for quite some time. She earned her pro card when she was 16, 17 years old. And, she's been competing. She took some time off, but, there's talk that she might be a possible, I would say Olympia contender, maybe, because, right now you do have Whitney Jones right now, because I think Whitney, they say her look was a little bit more feminine. But it all depends on. Let me see. I'm gonna put it up. It's back here somewhere. I gotta dig it up. So where is it? Talk amongst yourself. Yeah, just to say, where is it? I showed it to a friend of mine. It's on my social media. It's gonna take me a while, folks. It's some of these things to be digged in the bottom someplace.
Ooh, this is the 15th anniversary of the Tampa.
Oh yeah, it's been around for so long. I think the Chicago was
2008.
Yeah, Chicago was 11th anniversary. Here goes. Here goes a picture I got. This is a subject I might talk about later on. I gotta get it together. Maybe I might do a panel, and that is, just some, when it's time to switch divisions. If you look at some of these women, I got Jessica, I got Missy Trescott, and I got Sarah Vilgas. Now Sarah, I think she's perfect where she's at, but I don't know. Missy might need to go up to physique if you think about it. And same thing, there's a possibility, but I think Missy's still young. I think Missy's just in her mid 30s, and with Jessica, she's in her mid 40s. But it's about a progress. We got here T TRVR. I enjoyed your video talking about judging criteria from last week. Judging extremely inconsistent, so I think sit back and enjoy the show. Appreciate you, man. TR. Also, I enjoyed, you said again, I enjoyed the video talking about, oh, you just repeat the same thing. Yeah. Also, my man XA hit the button for my brother. Appreciate my brother, even though, hey, you are a Nunez fan, you still my brother. Sometimes brothers disagree. So respect to you, brother. Hit that like button, share, comment, subscribe, support us, and support this, and support our content. This is our Muscle Talk episode 95. But 95! In a few more weeks, we're gonna be at 100.
Woohoo!
I tell you, time flies. PTW, happy birthday to Jay Fooks. Oh, thank you, Jay. John Freeland. I would do a Jay Fooks video. I think she's gonna be 51, 52 this year.
Time to make a video.
Yeah, time to make a video. I thank you, John, for dropping that. I would make a Jay Fooks birthday video because I'm a fan of Jay Fooks. I think she has amazing physique, a great body. I'm a big fan of hers. I mean, we see her on social media. I follow on social media. She's getting huge, and she had competing almost since 2018 when that was the Rising Phoenix. That's been 4 years ago, and she, Jay's in Switzerland, and I'm wondering when Jay's going to make her, her return. We right now look like villains, like rubbing hands together. We want to see Jay come back.
Yeah. Well, that has happened before, where some bodybuilders just disappear for several years and then just come back. Yeah, that would be interesting to see. I think on one of my Google accounts, it's a Jay Fooks avatar of her, really amazing photo. I can probably send later on. But I guess overall, with Tampa coming up, I guess what you could say is, what do you expect from the show? Is it going to be filled to the brim with competitors? There's going to be a pay-per-view, so everybody check that out. And I want to know the crop of competitors as well competing. That would be something nice to see there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd be great because, like I say, usually seem like a lot of ladies been coming up a little bit later for the later shows because, excuse me, what's going on? A lot of ladies are getting ready. Some are recovering from injuries. I know a while back I saw that Michaela Aycock, she had went under, I think, a couple of hernia surgeries. We know that Helen Trevino had go through a surgery. I mentioned Sheena Oleg had went through a surgery. Some ladies that had some other medical issues. I know one lady who I've been co-friending with, Miss Rita West. She was going through. She had some medical issues. This year has been kind of a little bit lackluster when it comes to competitors. But with shows like Atlanta, Chicago, Tampa, we have the Rising Phoenix coming up, Savannah coming up. Also, we remain in Muscle Fest in Europe Championships. And then we have the big show not in December, and that is the Olympia. So, we want to see, hope everything turns out well for that, And much respect to all these ladies, But I will, when I get finished, I'm going to do my Jay Fooks video, because I'm a big fan of Jay Fooks. I think she's an amazing lady. Much respect to her. I got some stuff I also got to finish up and do. But I do appreciate you for reminding me, brother, because I might have forgot that birthday. My man JM, happy birthday, Jay Fooks. My man here, JM, happy birthday to everyone who had a birthday. Yeah, shout out to everyone. and not going to even pretend. TVR, I love it. I'm a grown man. you know, and what TI say? We say, what are your thoughts on female body making adult content? You think it's good or bad for the sport? Well,
I think that's a relevant question to the sport itself, honestly.
yeah, it's up to about the women. This it's about them. That's what they do to make money sometimes. And back in the day, it wasn't very popular for them to do it. You know, it was very, it wasn't too popular for them to do it. I remember lady who got suspended when she did a layoff for Playboy. But we can talk about that subject another time. We have nothing else to talk about. My man, John Freely, she never stopped posting her training footage. Yeah, she doesn't. She always putting up her, like Jay always posting. She's very artistic too, and she's friends with Julia Furry. Angela Yao and Michelle Aycock, Teresa Vossick, which one of these ladies do you think has a chance of possibly going toe to toe with Andrea Shaw at the Miss Olympia?
Michelle Aycock.
I don't know. Maybe Michelle's short. She's as somebody tell me she's a dwarf. I don't know. Angela might be a good possibility. I don't know about Teresa. Teresa need to bring her legs, but you can't forget about Margie V. Martin and also what pictures I've seen. Mona Persilet. Mona looks pretty good. She moved from Canada to to Houston, Texas, where it's a lot more convenient for her. Like somebody I talked to, because the thing's still going in Canada where you have to be vaccinated to go into the country and all that stuff, and just a lot of things are going on. But Mo looks pretty good. I mean, she can probably be. She's talking about. I know some people say she's talking about she might try to go after the Rising Phoenix title first before got to Olympia. And it's gonna be tough to beat Andrea Shaw. Andrea is just the total package. Great conditioning, size, also very attractive. I mean, it's gonna be tough to beat her. I don't. I just honestly, I'm gonna say I can't see anybody really knocking her off right now. Andrea has to really come in her worst condition ever. And even if it's not that bad, it's good enough where she can beat somebody. You always gonna go with the champ.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. My man, John saying nobody's touching Shaw, and I agree with you, John. No one's touching her. I don't think with Hella out. You know, Hella. I don't know. Hella. He looks pretty good in the back, but I think we wonder what Hella's gonna look like when she comes back. She's been taking that time off to recover and to relax and to really get in just you know in good condition. She looks very she looks very more in great condition now. I do love Michaela. Okay, that's cool, Michelle. You love Michaela. But anyway, we're like I said, the subject about women in bodybuilding and being harassed and also being picked on. People respect these women. If you don't like them, you don't have to say a damn thing to them. Don't pay attention at all. Leave them alone. If you're that type of person that you have nothing to do with your life but to come on social media and harass these women, you have a very, very, very small life. There's other things you can do, other things you can think about. But these women, they are truly athletes. They are competitors, and they deserve our respect more than anybody. And my man JM, I like Hella. Hope she gets well, and I hope she's getting well because she's in Dubai now, and we hope the best for Hella, and we hope to see her come back next year. I think this year was going to be. Say, I think she said this is going to be her last year. She said, but I think with this injury, she's going to set her back. She might, knowing this injury, set her back last year, like the last time. I think she's going to stay in 2 more years, and then she'll finally retire. But Margie, I think Margie is talking about Margie might be um, retiring too. Yeah, and it says I see Hella post on Instagram daily, and she has a lot of free time to post, especially living in Dubai now. So anyway, that's all. This is my thoughts on the thing about you ladies out there who being trolled and harassed. Sometimes guys will be even gassing to a little bit more excessively. Not in a good way. Sometimes some guys might seem like I said again, don't send D pics. Be respectful. Don't do that. But some guys really still do it. And it's funny. It's the guys who be the same ones talking shit about them. Be sending them D pics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're fucking idiots. Uh, but hopefully soon we get the list sent out of the competitors at the Tampa. It should be a very good show, to say the least. Uh, 15-year anniversary. Hosted by Tim Gardner. Always good competitions. Uh, and yeah, hopefully it should have a lot of competitors at it. These shows usually attract a lot.
Yeah,
Um,
a lot
I've
of
been
bodies.
watching. I've been watching Tampa Pros since probably 2008 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got into female bodybuilding around 2006. What was I, 14 at the time? I think.
That's been a long time, son. You're still growing. Yeah,
And so,
Superman, JLM, these guys who get on social media and harass these bodybuilding women, athletes, have deep rooted insecurities, and they are intimidated by these women because they will never look as good as them. And that's possibly true. And I think I agree with you on that, JM. JM. I saw a FB at a public event this past weekend, and I always forget how huge they are. Uh, she seemed to get a lot of positive reactions, which was nice, and that's good. I think these ladies deserve that. I think Teresa Rosse has the best overall look. I don't know, Sean. Teresa, like I said about Teresa, she had a great upper body, but she needed to bring, even though she's been competing in the bodybuilding for a long time, she got to really bring her legs in. Her quads are still, like, I mean, she needs a little more size in her quads. That's why she went physique for about half a minute because, she thought it might be a good division for her. Jealousy and envy flows through their blood, and it drives these trolls crazy. Yeah, jealousy is an ugly thing. You shouldn't be jealous, especially of a woman. No man should be jealous of a female. Like I said, women are different species compared to men, and we should never be jealous of a woman. That's the problem. There's some guys out there who are, I would call pretty motherfuckers, excuse my language, who are jealous of other women. You should never be jealous of a woman. Woman's beauty and her looks is different from yours. You can never compare a man to a woman when it comes to looks and style. We're different species, different classes. And if a man gets jealous of that,
I don't know about different species from
well,
my
that's all right. That's my
experience.
mindset of it, because
I'm
that's
just going from like the scientific
yeah,
diet,
I know scientific.
biological.
Yeah, the biologically we have a lot of difference, but in mindset we're different species in some way. Folks, we have here my man Jay. Sorry, the Tampa usually brings a lot of competition, but there's been a low turnout for female bodybuilders this year. Yeah, well, why I say like that, John? Because there was a lot of injuries. The cost of inflation is going crazy. I mean, traveling is expensive, buying food is expensive, and some ladies just they try and stack their chips. They try and stack their chips. It's just that's why they get a low turnout. I know with physique division is a little more crowded because some of the ladies can have sponsors, and then some ladies are lucky enough to have a rich husband or boyfriend that pay for everything. But that's a good thing. But anyway, folks, we're not going to hold you too long. We're about to head out, um, and we appreciate you for coming through, man. JM, biology women are men are physically built differently, and we are. Women have a little more hips, a little more in a better place. It sucks that Eva Montgomery was kept out of the Rising Phoenix. Yes, Sean, and we talk about that. She should have been the Rising Phoenix. I mean, she should be because she won her first show. She should be the Rising Phoenix. Michelle Britt should be the Rising Phoenix. A couple of other ladies who I know should be the Rising Phoenix. It should be like this: all the women who earned their qualification for the Olympia. If you, like I said, if you earn your qualification for the Olympia, you should be in the Rising Phoenix. Michaela Aycock shouldn't be there. Michelle Jen shouldn't be there. Who else? I think a couple other women. I mean, Donna Saleem's not even there, and she won. Let's see, my man Sean Sherry Priami is my pick to win Tampa. She possibly is because she's been doing pretty good coming second run up a couple of shows. But I think there's gonna be a lot of pissing and moaning when she wins because she just switched over from physique to bodybuilding, and I think I'm gonna have a lot of pissing and moaning. I'm gonna get a lot of if she wins this weekend. I'm gonna get a lot of ladies dropping to say how she went. She's out there true bodybuilder. I'm gonna get a lot of that. So, but folks, I really appreciate y'all time. We don't want to hold y'all up. My man Jerry has to get some sleep because I hear him yawning. He got to work at the evening. But much respect to all you women out there who are bodybuilders who put in their work and their time. Never like this. Never let somebody take you out of what you're doing. Like I said, if you got haters, let them hate because you know what? Because they have nothing to do and so little to do that what they're hating. Don't care about it. Let's don't because you can hate so much you can want, but I don't care. And I hate Amanda Nunes, my man Ixay, because I want to be a hater. I'm a play hater. I'm sick of Johnson, play hater of the year. The Tampa the Tampa Pro who's qualifying at this year for division of women's bodybuilding. It's up there. Also, you talk about physique too. You talk about all you women are queens. Shout out to man JM. He supports the ladies. Anyway, folks, I want to appreciate people coming through. My man Sean McMillan, my man TR VR, my man John Freeling, my brother Exit Gucci 23, my man Blu-ray, my brother KLA, Don't Go Against Nature. We all appreciate y'all for coming through and like I said, watch it on your free time. You miss some stuff. Support these women bodybuilding. Support the sport in general, not just the women, also the competitors, all competitors, men and women. My man my man Execution 23, man, appreciate your brother coming through. Like, comment, subscribe. Reach out to these women and tell them you're beautiful, you're woman, you're special. Let them know that you are a fan, you care. So, we got anything left for my man, the hand of the emperor?
I mean, other than go Tampa and happy birthday to Jay Fuchs. Other than that, we're out, everybody.
Yeah, like I said, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Listen to our Muscle Talk episode 95 with 5 more episodes than 100. And we're going to be a party, folks. It's going to be a party. But like I said, much respect to you, much respect to all the ladies out there, all the competitors, not just the men, not just the ladies, but also the men too, who put in their time and their money. Much respect to them, And we got my man TR. I think Sherry has really done the work necessary to be a competitive FB. She looks amazing. Let's see who her competition will be at Tampa. And he said also, I think Sherry has really done he's just repeating. So, anyway. But, peace to you, man. My man, XA23, shout out to you, brother. You're doing fine. Keep on making your content, even though you're a Nunez lover. I'm a Nunez hater, but you're a Chico hater, but I'm a Chico lover. So we are on opposite sides. We're like brothers fighting in the Civil War. But much respect to man, and much respect to all y'all for coming through. We're gonna, like I say, we'll head out. I got some work I gotta do. I gotta do a video for J Foods. Thank you for John for letting me know about that, because I didn't know I'd be in the wrong. Much respect to all the ladies out there who compete in the sport of bodybuilding, who their time and all their work they put into this is earned and deserved. So anyway, we have anything else to say, brother? That's we're out.
We're out.
All right. Anyway, this is me all the way to the page, aka the Emperor Female Body Talk, with my man Hannah the Emperor, Jen.
Yep.
Jen. Much respect to these ladies out there. Follow them on social media, support them in their content, support them in their path as athletes, and realize that, I said again, these are women, and they are committed about and they are athletes. So much respect. You should be on the Rachel's page. Don't like, subscribe. I'm out.